Hey YouTubers, welcome to Ender Does Minecraft video tutorial, and today I'll be showing you how to make your very own simple Minecraft server. So, yeah, let's start. So the very first thing you really want to do is just create your own little new folder called whatever you want to name it. Just call it, I'll call it Minecraft server. Okay, just leave it on your desktop. Don't mess with it. We'll be messing with it later. Next thing you want to do is to port forward your router. I'll be showing you to do that. But here, you don't need to do this if you just want to have an internal access with your Minecraft server. So if you're just if you have some friends coming over to your house or something just to play Minecraft with you, that'll be fine. You don't need to port forward your router. But if you do want to play with other people online, then you need to port forward your router. So to do this, just go to your web browser and everything. Open that up. And then go to your control panel, then go to command prompt and run it as administrator. Just make sure you can run all the commands. Then, to find what is your default gateway, just type in IP config right there. Okay, then just hit enter. So you see all these numbers and everything, and IPv4 and IPv6. All you need to look at is this right here. This default gateway. Don't look at the ones with the letters and numbers. Just look at that. It can be like 10.0.0.1, but usually it's 192.168 and everything that. So you just grab that number. You can copy it or just type it in, and then you just put it into your browser. And it should take you to your router access. So, now since you're in your router, now you can port forward your Minecraft server. So all you need to do is find where port forwarding is. For me, since I'm on a Linksys nice router and everything, I just go to security, apps and gaming, and then just go to single port forwarding. So, now I already have it. I'll delete it so I can show you. Now, just call this whatever. The application name or whatever, if you want it to name. It doesn't really matter what you call it. It won't affect anything. And Minecraft server. Then the port, unless if you modified the port to your Minecraft server and everything, it should default be 25565. It doesn't matter. If this is your first time, just use 25565. It won't mess with anything. Then for the protocol, you can just use both TCP and UDP. And then for your device IP, you need to link the Minecraft server to your device IP number. Your computer, more specifically. So I closed mine, so just go back into command prompt and back in IP config, hit enter, and just find your IPv4 address, and that's it. Then you can just, it's usually different from 1.100, so don't try to use mine. Either way, you won't be able to access my computer. It's always different because this is the internal IP address. So just type in whatever last two numbers you had into the text box, and then just click save. make sure you press apply, or it messes everything up and you would have to do it all over again. So now you're done with that. Now you can just go to oh yes, you need to if you already don't have this downloaded, you need to download Java SC Runtime, whatever version number it is right here. And, well, usually if you have already Minecraft, you should have it. But if you don't, just click accept, license, and everything. And then it depends. 80 times 86 is for a 32-bit computer, and times 64 is a 64-bit computer. And you just go into Windows, this section right here, and download the. If you have 64, it's easy, and then for the then download if you have 32-bit for the offline. So how to find that? All you need to do is go to Computer, Properties, and then you should. Yes, right here in the system type, it should show you what kind of operating system you have. And basically, after you download it, run it, that part is really simple. I don't need to show. And then you just go to Minecraft.net. Then don't need a login or anything. Just go to download it here in this area. And you just find, don't download Minecraft.exe unless if you need to. Then just go to multiplayer server and click on Minecraft server.exe or .jar. I usually recommend .jar because it's easier to access and everything, but today we'll just do .exe. There's almost no difference. So just download that, and I should find it in my downloads folder. The Minecraft.exe. There. And it doesn't matter what version or everything. I think in the future it will still be the same, how to get it installed. All you need to do, when you have the file, just drag it into your Minecraft server folder. Because if you don't, you're going to have a bunch of files be created on your desktop and might just clog everything up on your desktop. After you got your Minecraft.exe file put in your folder or whatever you named it, just double click and you see it's all blank. So all you need to do is just run it by double clicking if it asks for this, just press run by double clicking the file. And just give it a couple seconds. I think the average tick. Okay, I think after the average tick stops rising, it should be done. This is why I recommend .jar, because in the chat, login chat, it shows all the files and everything, unless if you're using a previous version, because it's some kind of bug. Okay, now it's down back to its average self. Now we can just, all you need to do is stop. Because don't exit out like this, you ruin your files. Every time you want to stop your server, just type in stop. No slash stop or anything. And it should just go like that. Now you see, it's created some files, not as many as I thought it would. And all you really need to worry about is the server properties or the whitelist. Whitelist is if you only want certain people to be on your server. So you type in their username, like if I put mine right here, then I would be the only one if in the server properties, if whitelist was true, I would be the only one able to access that, the server. So here you don't really need to mess with anything. If you have, for the message of the day, I'll show you an example. The message of the day, it shows the title of the server, and then underneath it shows a small text box. You see it says the real MC, and here's the message of the day, MOTD, and it shows realmk.net. If you want to learn how to do color code and everything, I'll put a link in the description below to show you all the color codes. And yeah. So, if you want to just type a random thing, you can say, hello, whoops, hello, world. Okay. View distance, don't mess with this, spawn monsters and everything. This is for the maximum amount of players, like in here. Here it shows how many players are allowed to log on and everything, and as you can see, like, there's only 18 out of 500 allowed, or out of 1,000. Exactly. So you can just set that to whatever. Don't put it too high though. If it is a major, like, okay, the amount of players does use up the memory on your computer. So if you only have 4 gigs, I really do not recommend anything over 50. It'll just lag your whole server and it would be just, yeah, bad. Usually you don't want to mess with the announce player achievements and everything, because sometimes it can make it stop. I had a bunch of problems with that, but you can set it to false, I think, right now, and it won't ruin anything, but I'm going to leave it to true so I don't crash it in the middle of the video. Level seed, if you have a certain world you want to put in and everything, you just put in the seed right there. Force game mode, if you know the T/game mode 1 or 0 and everything, you can put to true if a person is not allowed to use that cheat. Server IP, just leave it blank, don't mess with it. Max build height, even if you can't go over 256, you can only go under. So if you put like 1,000, the max build height will still stay at 256. Spawn NPCs, those are like villagers and everything and towns, and leave that at truth. Here's the white list. All you need to do is put the names in there, and those are the only people who are allowed in. The rest will not be allowed to join the server. Spawn animals, self-explanatory. Hardcore, also self-explanatory. Snooper and everything. All those you could probably know. Oh, resource pack. And here all you need to put in is the zipped file of the texture pack, which is resource pack, and just type in the exact name, the exact capitalized and everything, into here. PvP is player versus player, if you can hit each other and everything. Here's difficulty. I think it rates from like 1 to 4 or 5. Enable command block. If you don't know what a command block is, it is a thing that automatically runs commands when powered redstone hits it. So usually you set it to false if you don't want your players to make random commands happen at the same time. Okay, and here's game mode, right here. So 0 is survival, 1 is creative, I think 2 is either hardcore or adventure. No, I think 2 is hardcore and 3 is adventure. Player idle timeout. So I think it's in minutes. So if a guy's standing there not even doing anything, after a certain amount of minutes, it will kick him out of the game. And that is it. You remember, always save your file on these notepads. Usually it'll warn you before you click out, but who knows. Logs, it just shows you all of the logs, who said something, and how the server was debugged. It's nothing you really need to mess with, but sometimes it can get clogged and you can delete them. If you even try to delete the latest log, it'll still make a new file. So, banned players, you just put, like, if I was to ban someone, like if they're griefing my world and I didn't like it, I'll just put here the name, and you can put another name here, and that's it. This will always pop up no matter how many times you want to delete it. Banned IPs. Sometimes, a computer, another guy might have 2 accounts and everything and might log on a different account and still grief your world. So here it's pretty easy. You just block the whole computer itself. So you just find what the computer IP is. I don't know how to do that with this, but unless if you're running a bucket server, which I'll show in a different Minecraft tutorial, but it takes a lot longer. And you just find the IP and type it in. It's like, it can be like 192. Whatever, and that's it. That's practically it. And to access it, the easiest way, if you're playing on the computer itself, you just go to type in your computer ID, or if you want to know what's your external IP, you can just go to whatismyip.org, and it just shows your external IP address. So if I was to grab this 66.25.14.249, that's to my server, then I already got that memorized. You just grab that. You can't copy into Minecraft. So all you need to do, start your server. You got the server running. You can just minimize that, don't close it, and open Minecraft. And then you can add your server. You probably know how to do that. Or I'm going to just do direct connect, since I linked my domain address with my IP. I can just do this. But you'd put in that IP address 66.25 and everything, and then I just join. And there's your world. You have your very own server. Well, that's all I really have. And thanks for watching. Signing out.